Hey Capricorn, welcome to Ascension Lounge. Today I'm going to be doing a vibe check for you. I want to see what your energy is like. A little check-in on my people here. So we're going to read your energy in the physical, in your heart and your mind. And then also we're going to have a look at what your soul has to say at this time, or whatever you're going through right now. The overall energy is basically the situation that you're in, the vibrations that you're living under. And then we're going to get you some advice and an orb card. Okay, cards for Capricorn. This is a good tarot. Come up as a King of Water, some kind of transformation. Messenger of Water in your heart position. Very nice. And the World in your soul. You're closing down a cycle. Overall, we have 7 water. So you've got options. Water, water, water. And the World. Could be traveling. Could be deciding to move somewhere. But the World is generally about completing a cycle in order to start something new. It looks like you have options, like which way should you go. It's almost like you're trying to intuit where to go. Coming across as very emotionally mature at this time. People feel they can trust you, that you have things under control. The Messenger of Water in your heart and mind position could be about an apology or a new approach, like, or not a new approach, like a brand new beginning with somebody, with a little what is that? Seahorse. A seahorse. So it's like just a little beginning, but the beginning is in the form of, it's a very loving beginning. It's very hopeful. It's like an offer. So you could have had a message from somebody, like an offer of love, and you're considering it. Look how she's staring at the little seahorse. Like, should I date you or not? Or should I accept your apology? Or should I apologize? It's that energy. Okay. Overall, you've got 7 of water, so you've got decisions to make, choices. Some things will be good, some won't be so good. You're trying to intuit your way through those cups there. Or in this case, all the sea life. You've got a fish and a shell, a little goldfish. There's all different kinds of fish here, different choices. Okay, so why the King of Water for you, Capricorn? You want to move to calmer waters. You've had a tower moment. And there's the wheel. So your soul is closing down a cycle, and physically you have this need to move. You may actually be traveling because you felt stuck. All right, so you're very calmly and maturely trying to think through your options. You're using your feelings and your intuition a lot there. Your main objective is to move to a calmer place. You could be avoiding a tower, but I feel like a tower has come in and changed the energy for you. This card and this card, they're both from the universe. It's like your higher self has said, ready or not, we're changing this energy. And if it takes a tower to do it, well, then that's what's going to happen. It's like you calmly want to go to a calmer place. It's like, there's a tower. You're just going to have to deal with it. Funny enough, this is a Scorpio card, and the tower can be, well, it's Scorpio and Aries energy because it's Mars energy. So, upheaval for you in this change, but it's necessary because the wheel wants to turn in your favor now. So it's like this tower has come down because the energy needs to change. And now you have options. Which way should I go? You really, really are really trying to feel your way through this. You could have had a message, like an email or something, with options for you. Either way, things have changed. Like there's a big change happening. Okay, why the 7 of water? You've got to be clever. You may not be thinking in the same way as other people. Like you may have to move on from this camp because they're not your tribe, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy's taking his thoughts and he's sneaking out, because like he doesn't feel, he's leaving 2 swords behind. Those are swords of agreement with these people, but generally he's like, you don't get me, I'm out of here. Can also be a creative card, doing something differently. 7, 2 7, very spiritual then. There's a spiritual vibe here. So 7 of water and 7 of swords. So 7 of like heart space and 7 of like mind space. Big change in your heart and in your mind. Whoa, could have something to do with a love, a lover. Let's see what's underneath here. 4 fire, a relationship that got quite serious. Hangman, and then something changed. Another spiritual card. There's a big need here for you to have a massive change. It's like your guides, your higher self, the infinite creator, everyone's on board. They're like, things are going to change right now. So you have options. You're trying to decide where you fit in. Like with this card here, it shows me that you are leaving some people behind because you just don't think the same way as they do anymore. Look at your options. You might feel a little bit like I said, there's this need to intuit which way to go forward. I don't think you want to make a mistake either. You're trying to avoid a tower energy, but I don't think you can in this case, because you're trying to sneak off. Lots of options, juggling. You might be very busy, or it's there's a lot going on for you, but you do have a goal, and that is to get to King of Wands energy. So that is an entrepreneur, somebody who's very magnetic. You may not agree with this tribe, but it's like you know there is a tribe where you fit in, where your ideas are accepted. It doesn't seem like they are where you're at right now, because there's a massive change. It's like this has to go. It's not working for you. Messenger of fire. Like I said, you could have had an apology. You may want to give an apology, or there's something very small but hopeful starting for you. This is in your heart and mind. Your heart and mind are going through a massive change right now. Oh, something exciting. Could be abundant for you. Queen of Swords. Some strategy here. Okay, so it's like you're looking at a new beginning and you're like, I'm actually quite excited about that path. I think it leads to abundance. The Empress is an incredibly powerful woman. Also, it could be pregnancy. There's a possibility there's a little seahorse floating around. Just saying. Because there's somebody who needs to rest. Yeah, if you look at the sequence of that, it's like excitement, pregnancy, rest, and then considering the little fish. So it could be a pregnancy that you are thinking very deeply about and thinking about your options. There's a lot of love here though. It might bring the house down, but this is like, it's happening. The universe is involved. So if it isn't a pregnancy, then there is a new little idea that is actually very exciting and could lead you to a very abundant and fruitful life where you can actually get a great amount of rest and recuperation and get into a space where you're dreaming of success and colorful things, adventure, like living, like getting your vibe back. It's almost like there's a lot of feeling here, but there's also a need to get out of something, and you're being very drawn towards calmness, like your end goal is to get to a calm place. There's something on offer here. It might be one of a few options, a few choices that you have to make. But exciting. You got the Ace of Wands and you got the King of Wands. So this idea, it's in the same suit. It's actually, it's a really good idea. It's on fire. It will take off. I mean, the King of Wands is somebody who's a businessman. He's a very successful, groundbreaking businessman type. So if you've been approached with an idea, or you have an idea that you've sent a message to somebody, it's a good idea. It's supported by the Empress and rest, recuperation. It'll put you in a really good place in order to, change your energy. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's a massive amount of good luck. A Tower moment obviously involved here, but I mean, the result is like good luck. I mean, if you're looking for a financial change, well, I'd say that's here too. Definitely. Something that you're excited about. So we've got emotion, we've got passion. We've got a need to get away from people or things that don't agree with you anymore, like just not jiving there. But it's okay because the Wheel of Fortune and the world are showing up for you. So massive change here. Clarify the world for me. The world is number 21. Turn 1 is 3. That's the number of action. So your guides want you to act now. I know you are considering, you're like thinking deeply about your options, but at some point you need to make a choice. And if I was you, I'd follow this King of Wands energy with the Ace of Wands here. That's your new beginning. Ooh, could be a Gemini involved, or there's a choice in love. Wow. Your ships are going to come in, Capricorn. Look at that. That's very attractive energy. Could be an Aries involved. But your soul is like, time to shut down, close down a cycle that's, it's now, look, you've got the answers. You have the key to put into that keyhole and open up the next world. You just need to make a choice, which is about like family and happiness. And well, there's 10 cups here, so there's lots of emotion involved. You've got cups everywhere. And then the 3 of Wands, again we have that wand, but the wand is now turned into 3 wands, so it's multiplying. So this is a card of your ships coming in. So basically the message here is, even though it's a Tower moment and you don't want to go through that kind of energy, it's going to be good for you. It's actually lucky for you. Brings massive change. If there's a message or an idea, go with it, because it looks like it ends up in a good place. You might have to get away from some people that don't agree with you, but your soul is putting you on the path of great happiness, where your ships will come in. And there's a lover involved here, and a family. So, very nice energy. Okay, let's get you some advice. Advice for Capricorn. My advice would be, what's that Ace of Wands? It's the way out of here. It seems to me that that's the key. But let's have a look what the universe says. Something's over. You transform it. The world. Close it down. That energy from the past, that world that you're trying to complete here, it's like it's already over. You need to now transform the energy. Close it down. Boom. Don't get stuck there. All right. You have the strength that you need to get through this. Like I said, I'm going to give you one more card, which is an orb card, and I'm going to read from the book. Advice for Capricorn. A unicorn. That's amazing. Number 41. 4 and 1 is 5, which is about change and adventure. I've never got this card. I can't see it. That orb, that is the unicorn. I don't know how they know that. they just do. Okay, let's have a look. Unicorn. I'll show it to you so you can look at it. This orb is enabling you to receive a direct connection with the unicorns. As you look at this card, the unicorns are pouring energy from their horns of light directly into your heart and mind. Your heart and mind. That's what's changing right now. You are reminded that they are giving you the dignity and strength. You saw that? You need to fulfill your divine mission in this life. This is probably why it's so hard for you, because this is a mission. This is a divine mission. It's a calling that's happening to you right now. Your guidance is to invoke the unicorns to help you achieve your higher visions and the desires of your soul. And this is, like I said, water everywhere. So definitely your feelings involved here, and you don't want to make a mistake, but there's a great idea that you should run with. Call on the unicorns to help you. All right, Capricorn, that's your message. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the likes and subscribes as well. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again next time.